again for a brand new video. This is going to be a detailed look at a brand new 2018 UFC replica belt. This belt has been fully re-lathered by me and is the brand new replica belt style that I think was first released in 2017. It might have been 2016, but this is the newest style of this replica belt. So it is the very impressive, mega stacked version. Hopefully, as you can see there. There was a couple previous versions of this belt. The previous one was actually very good, but it didn't have as high stacked plates. Like on the real belt, the UFC letters are 3 layers high. So we got the base layer, the Ultimate Fight, the cage is the second layer, then the third layer is the Ultimate Fighting and the UFC letters. So this belt, this replica belt, does kind of imitate that fantastically. The plates are ridiculously detailed. The depth of the etching is fantastic. So this is one of those really high quality replica belts that I'm always impressed by. So we'll go into the detail of the strap first. We'll start off with the left hand side here, as you can see. So it does feature my signature on the end of the strap to certify its authenticity. So you can see crafted by Paul Martin there. And it does have a 2x8 male snap box there. Gold snaps, just like the belt had on TV. As you can hopefully see here, the area between the plates, nicely tooled there. This is done in the TV accurate Midwest style. So hopefully that's showing up quite nicely there. You can really see the depth of the plates there. Really detailed plates. A very nice replica belt. Definitely one of my favourite replica belts now. A very high quality one. The depth of it is really good. I think it could probably fool some people into thinking it was a real belt, simply because of the detail on these plates. The cut around the border I really like. The UFC plates kind of lend themselves to having a really nice wide Midwest style cut. Plus the top of the plate kind of with the curved designs. I really like the way the leather can go around that, so it's always cool doing these. I'm a big fan of this belt. Moving on to the right hand side of the strap, you can see the camouflage tooling does go around all the 3 main plates and borders them. We move on to the logo plate, which does have logo plate tooling, which I always think makes the logo plate stand out a lot more. It gives them a really kind of prestigious look to them. Yeah, it gives them a nice kind of focal point. The female snap box here, as you can see, is a 2x5 gold snap box, of course, and we have the UFC tip here, which does feature the UFC lettering, as you can hopefully pick up there. So dual plated tip, nickel and gold, really nice. Moving on to the back of the belt, you can see nice smooth black leather backing here. Covering up all the bolts, which is always the nicest way for belts to be. I know with the new WWE belts they have the removable side discs which leave bolts exposed. When they had nameplates, those were exposed. My favourite way to have a belt look is always just the back completely covered, just like the belts on TV. So the UFC belt is one of those that lends itself to that, since there's no removable plates on it. So yeah, really cool. The tip on these UFC belts is pretty interesting as well. They are one piece now, but they are tightened into place using 2 screws. So the tip itself doesn't have any removable parts. It's simply one piece, one solid tip, but they do add 2 screws there just to secure it, I suppose. It could be glued in place just like real tips are, but they didn't choose to do that, so. Yeah, that being said, we'll take a look at this belt, how it fits on the shoulder, around my waist, how it looks on a person, and then we'll finish this video up. So let's go do that. Okay, so we got the UFC belt here. Damn, this belt's cool. Yeah. So like I said, this is the 2017, I think. It might have been 2016. This particular one is a 2018 edition, but I mean like the plates on this style were first released 2016 or 17. So it is a heavy belt. It's a nice kind of sized belt, as you can see on the shoulder there. Big sized heavyweight style belt. Obviously 3 plate with the logo plate. It's a really classic kind of design now. I think the UFC belt is one of those that's kind of universally popular now. It will be a shame when this design finally does go. Don't know when that'll be, but yeah, that's how it looks on the shoulder. You can see just a leather strap hanging down at the back there. We'll put this around the waist to see how it fits. I think I mentioned this in every video, but I'm 6 feet tall, so that's actually wearing shoes, so I'm 6'1" today. So that's just kind of a height comparison for how these belts fit. As you can see there, really cool sized belt around the waist. Nice. Yeah, it is a cool belt. It's actually a heavy belt, which you shouldn't be surprised when kind of you see the thickness of these plates, the detail on the actual lettering themselves. Fantastic. Really, definitely recommend this belt. One of my favourites, and another one that I kind of want to get in my collection, but we'll wait a while on that. Yeah, so love this belt, really cool design. Yeah, let's finish this video. Yeah, if we look at the detail of the plates, the depth of these UFC letters, you can really see around the, I suppose the edge of the C, the edge of the U, around the borders is where the depth looks its biggest. The thickness of the plates is about 6 to 7 millimeters on the center plate, about 5 or so on the side plate, but of course these do have stacked pieces as well. The cage on the side is a little bit raised as well, as are the letters and champion as well. The stones on this belt are actually really impressive also. These are the standard stones that came on it, and I believe they are real crystals. I don't know if they're Swarovski crystals or not, but they do have a nice shine to it. They're a lot more improved than the plastic stones that come as standard on most replica belts, so that's definitely a positive on this belt. It looks really good. The way they catch light, very impressive, especially for replica belt stones. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is to say about this belt. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in a custom strap like this, or a Releather send-out strap, please visit my website in the description box below, paulmartinbelts.com. And if you're interested in anything else, contact me at paulmartinbelts@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.